Hello everyone, welcome to DougNutGames. My name is Doug, and this is Astro Colony. Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time joining us. Yeah, we're getting into, well, I think we're up over 20 episodes now on this one, and so if you are just joining us, you can hop back and check out some of the older episodes, and we're in season 2, so yeah, well, things are progressing here. Yeah, I apologize in advance for all the nonsense that is about to transpire, but if you do enjoy today's episode, please consider a sub and a like. It sure helps me out. Hopefully it would help you out too. Lots and lots of nonsense in this one. Okay, so if you were here for the last episode, I did a couple of things before I brought you back in here. I was running out of stone plate. So I decided what I would do is lop off the bottom of the, and I didn't quite get it all, did I? Lop off the bottom of this, and I got lots of stone from that, which is processing, which is good, and I thought I saw it. Okay. So yes, we've lopped off all that, and that was pretty good. We ended up with not in there, and here we over 24,000 of that. So we're going to have lots of stone plate coming in, and I think it was because we were doing this concrete here. So yeah, we went through that quite quickly. The other thing that I did is I tweaked my uranium here. I had a little uranium deposit down here, and they weren't going to it, and I'm not sure they are anymore. I don't think they are. I'm not quite sure about that. There's all kinds of pathing problems with this game, but yeah, they're still not going to it, hey? They were for a second. I don't know. I'm not quite sure why they won't go down there. It's a weird thing. Here, let's try something else here. Let's get rid of you and put you over here. And then, oh, look at that. Are they going now? Now they're going. Okay, well, don't mess with it. Do not mess with it. It seems to be working now, so I'm not going to screw with it. And I set up this little, there's a bunch of uranium over on this side. We were starting to thin out a little bit on the uranium, so, and I got some pathing solving here, so that's great. Okay, so here's a couple of things. In the last episode, we were toying with this. I've got a bit better idea of what I want to do here. A bit better. I've shut off both of these because I didn't want any grain to come through right now. But my problem is this. Holy cow, look at all that. We're going to grab that. I need more happening there. So, where am I? No, over here. No, oh, here. Here we are. Throw that in there. I need more going on here. And I think I want to double this. So, oops. Well, I'll put that back in later. Well, I need to remind myself, though, that where is that under this one here? I need to remind myself that I need to put it back in later. So What I want to do is, oh yeah, I also added another scientist here because I was down to 2 scientists. I don't know why, but I want to double this. So that's going to take a little bit of doing. That's for sure. And to be honest with you, okay. First off, I think I need to cut off the supply of everything. So we're gonna do that. Start at the very far end. Cut off the supply of this. That's going in there, isn't it? Yeah. And cut off the supply of this. And cut off the supply of this here. And pinkies, cut off the supply of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy here, cut off the supply of that. This one, oh, all of these need to be upgraded. Yeah, we're going to have to go through and upgrade all this. Come on. Upgrade. But we might be able to do that off camera. So that's 5. And then what else do we have? We have oxygen. Oxygen's going in there, which is right here. We're going to kill it here. And actually, I think we're going to do this a little differently. Don't like the way this is being done right now. Yeah, I want to put the timer here. Oh, no, if we're going to do that, then we have to go off to the side, don't we? So let's grab that timer. Put that up here instead. And we're going to have to double that timer. We'll go through all the timers and double them in a minute. But, okay, and then we've got dirt coming up. So we're going to kill that. And we've got this coming up. Kill that. Okay, so that ends everything going in there. If I am not mistaken. Yeah. Okay. So, and then things go up there. And we want to get rid of that. Like so. All right. Get rid of this. All right, now, now the question is how do we do this? I think, so we've got 5 coming that way and 3 coming that way, hey? So we're going to take a little bit of this out of here. And then we're going to put some logic blocks in here. We'll start, sure, we'll start here. Why not? And we'll start the ones at the back there. 0. so. This one is not going to be that. It'll be this. This. We're going to do not that, but how about this? And we need to get this one going. And we need to get the last one. Is it this? Yeah, that's all of them. And then we're going to get that happening. We no longer need any here. That happening. Now, we also need to gather those three over there. So, how do we want to do this? This is a little tricky. Okay. It would be better if we came down under. Wouldn't it? It would. No. Come forward a bit. Come forward a bit. It would be nice if we could do something like this. But we actually might be able to even go like this. Okay, get rid of that and that and that. Actually, where are we coming? We're coming in there. So just 2 over, no problem. We'll just run it here. That line completely. Uh-oh. Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? You're causing a problem there, buddy. Solved. Okay. So now we're coming in here. Right? Those 3 coming in. And then we're going to do more of this. This one's going to be dirt. This one's going to be that. And this one's going to be that. So now we have split them up into 2 lines. Nice and simple. Let's take a look above again here. So currently we have them coming in like that, eh? Okay. Let's get rid of all that. Get rid of all this. And this. All the nice little stuff we did here. Get rid of all that. All right. We're going to need more guys, too. I should probably start that happening. How do I want to do this? How about we just go like this? I think they're going to have all kinds of pathing problems here. Pathing is definitely a problem. So we want 4 more. So, because we're going to add another cook. We're just going to do one at a time. And we're going to assign you, you're going to be science. Our first guy is going to be science. Okay. One at a time, and we'll trickle those guys in. All right. Now, this needs to go away. Unfortunately, it needs to go away completely. And so does all this, I'm afraid. It'd just be easier to start fresh. Oops. Damn it. How about we just go like this? Get rid of all that. We're not stuck on that either, actually. You know, that wouldn't be bad to. Why don't I grab some more land here? Let's get rid of that. That's going nowhere. So I might as well. There's our first ship coming in. Grab a little bit more here. That'll be fine. And we can get rid of this. There. Okay, so another guy. As soon as you're done, we'll do another one. Right. Yeah. So, okay. Let's get rid of this for now. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to go. I'm going to come out one more, I think. Or maybe I should come out with lots more. We're going to put 2 of these down. So how are we going to configure these guys? I could just do something like this, and then again right side by side like that. But I don't really like that idea that much. How about we go like this? Yeah. I like this. Maybe not that. That. So we've got, they're slightly offset. Okay. So then we're coming up over here. Here we are. Yeah. We're going to need to come up over here for sure. Yeah, it's starting to get messy. Starting to get messy. I don't like it. And one more. This will be our 3rd scientist, and then the next one will be a cook. Okay. So, coming in here. Like so. Right. Gotta be careful because these are going to collide. But I can probably go down one more. How about we don't, though? Ah, and then we got electrical there, electrical problems. So that keeps it real simple, right? Keeps it real simple. Where am I here? Ah, here we go. Oh boy. There it is. There's one there and one there. Hey? Oh boy. I don't know if that's gonna work. Oh boy. Okay. Simple like that. One more. Now, can I do that here? Yes, I can. Simple, just like that. And then this guy can come. It's a little bit messy. And this guy can come a little bit more, a little bit more. Do I like that? Not terribly. We can probably do a little bit of futzing here. Boy. You know, no, that won't actually solve it. That won't solve it at all. Oh well. Up here. Actually, here. And we're good. Yeah, that's better. Much better. Okay. How do we like that? We split them into 2 rows. And then they are coming up here and going into there. I think that works. Probably need to get in here, close that off. Yeah. Maybe I'll go out one more. Yeah. I like that. Like so. We're going to have to electric that. I think that works okay. One more of these. This guy is going to be a cook. All right. Now, we do have a bit of a problem. I've blocked in my power here, so oh, we've got it running right beneath. Okay. Or do we? Yep, that's good. Excellent. Now we just have to run the power here. Come on. Okay, you're not going to cooperate. Okay, we're not quite connected yet. Oh, come on. Okay. Wow. That is just not interested in getting in there. There it is. Whew. Holy moly. Yeah, we'll leave that open. That's fine. Okay. So we are good. All of that's upgraded too. So the paths are all upgraded. We'll start at the very far end. Way out here. With you. Okay. All of this needs to be upgraded. Darn it. But more importantly, this needs to happen every 8 seconds instead of... Upgrade that. This has to happen every 4 seconds. We're going to have a big backlog because we won't be able to keep up. And you need to be upgraded. Okay, next is you. Not you. You. Ah, we've already upgraded that. And you need to be every 3.5 seconds. Excellent. Everything down here done. That stretch is, but this stretch is not. Oh. Oh, this part of it didn't upgrade. Okay. Gotcha. You. Every 3 seconds. The purple is up above. And this has to be every 5.5 seconds. That's all green. That's green. So we've done the purple, we've done the... Yeah, that's good. Now you. Every 1.5 seconds. Oof, we're going to be going through that. And then here, every 5.5 seconds. And I think it's the oxygen that's the one that is a mess. Isn't it? Yeah, 3.5. Well, okay, we'll call it 1.8. Every 1.8 seconds. Now, that's it. We are good. None of it's coming up here, though. Oh, right. We don't want any... We don't want this. We want this. But what? Why isn't it coming up here? That's the question. It's coming up here, but not here. Why? Let's figure that out, shall we? Uh-oh. We have got a backlog. For some reason, something's not happening here. It peels off the one side, but it doesn't peel off the other side. It comes up to here. Comes up here and gets stuck right there. Okay. Now that's going to be probably a big mess for a bit. Huge backlog. Huge backlog. It'll take a while to clear all that. I'm not going to worry too much about it in terms of once we've got rid of all the backlog. Then we'll revisit. We'll take a look at it again, and take out all the extra or whatever. Okay, so that's that. Excellent. Hopefully that will be good. And we now have, I think it's X, and in here, and here. 6 scientists and 2 cooks. Okay. Okay, we're good. We've got food, we've got all of that going perfectly. Now, we need to solve this problem. And I just don't like anything that I did here before. So we're going to get rid of all of that. All right, let's plan this out, shall we? I actually want to go something like that. And something like that. And then start doing the barns and whatnot. You go away. But let's not get too carried away, because I think I might need to realign everything. But let's just see. This guy. So if we have it backing against the water, which wouldn't be a bad thing, maybe we'll move it down like a little further, just in case we need more farms. Which means this guy has to come down here. Yeah. I might do that. I might do that. I actually don't need to do that over here, do I? Because the input's going to be here. Right. And then we can probably do something like... something like that. And that. No. Do. That. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. But if we're going to be doing that, I think what I'd like to do is move this guy back one. And you as well. Maybe even back two. It makes it a little bit wider in the center. Well, that's okay. Is it? No, we're going to go back to this. We're going to come here. We're going to move everybody one. Okay, so I'm going to set this up and I will bring you back as soon as I'm done. See you in a minute. Okay, we are back. So that's all hooked up now. And we should be getting 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so we've got all our breeders there, and we've got all our farmers there. So that's all good. And we're getting very close to the point where we can. Let me just check something here. I've got a bit of a deadline. I might have to take a pause here and then come back. But yeah, this is not a bad place to pause actually, because we've kind of got that one done, and now really I just need to let it run for a little bit. We need 400 of this science here in order to get our creatures breeding, because right now they're just sitting there doing nothing. So there is another problem that we're going to have, and it's over here with oxygen. That will diminish and go away. So we're going to need to increase our oxygen production. So that is, yeah. I might be able to get rid of a little bit of my footprint here for these solar panels to do that. Yeah, I noticed that a while back, that this is steadily going down and eventually will run out. So yeah, we can't have that, obviously. So we'll have to do a little bit of a redesign. One thing that I have noticed in the game is that if you don't have oxygen sitting in an oxygen production vehicle, it will flicker red. These things will flicker red. So one solution that I did come up with for this is to line up 3 and then have them go into a storage facility and then pull out from the storage facility to go and do whatever it needs to do. That's a bit of a problem. So we're going to tackle that because as soon as it goes into a storage facility, it does not supply it to this. It has to be inside of the oxygen production. And it's not a terrible problem because the oxygen production continually produces. So as soon as one is produced, so really, and it's 6 seconds, right? 6 or 10 seconds. It's 10 seconds to do that. So if you've lined 3 of these guys up and they're all going into a storage, if you run out of oxygen for these guys, once one of those 3 produces an oxygen, it will grab the oxygen that's in that production queue. So it's not a huge problem, but it is a little bit of a problem. And so what I might do is off camera, I might screw around with that and try to set that up so that we've got long-term protection there. And I think we are now, is it possible that we are now no longer backed up? Yes, we are no longer backed up. So they are dispersing correctly. There's a lot of them down here. Wow. You couldn't do 3. You couldn't do 3 on this. You'd have to do something completely different for this. But this works fairly cleanly. I like it. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I've got a little bit of a task that I have to do. So I'm going to take a pause right here. You won't notice anything because I'll just edit it together. And we'll come back and finish off the episode. See you in a bit. Okay, we are back. That was a quick trip, wasn't it? Anyway, yes, we've got those 2 things fairly settled. So we now have the 402, so let's do that. Grab that and get that going. Now, what that means is we've got to get outputs happening here. So we will get this going like so. And this guy, maybe something here. Something like that. Because our food, where is our food going? Food is coming down there. Right there. Oh, okay. Well, we can tie right into that. In fact, we're going to do a bit of business here. Upgrading business. Upgrade all that. Yeah, I might be able to get in there and upgrade that. Upgrade that. And of course, we might as well do this too. Although, don't really need those. Okay. Now, where is that coming up here? Going right up inside of here. Oops. I seem to be stuck. There we go. That needs, yep. Yep. All of that needs some attention. Oops. Upgrade that. And then, if I can please do that. Ah, I see. Lacking the resources. What? Huh? What are we missing? Nothing. I don't know. Not quite sure what the problem was there. It comes up here, right? Yeah. Right there. Okay. That is fully upgraded, the whole run. Now, that doesn't look upgraded though, does it? Well, I think it is. All right. So we're coming down there and we're coming down there, hey? Like so. Like so. And like so. Bam. Done. Now. We don't have any. We need more guys. Is that one a good one? Yeah. Okay, let's grab some from over here. Nice. That's the third one. Four. 5. 6. 7. 8. There are 10 on here. So, but I suppose we don't need them all. All right, good enough. We'll just take 8. Four there. Okay, that is good to go, I think. And the outputs are going to be going up there, and everything is set. Nice. Now, I did want to solve this problem, and so we shall. We'll get rid of a little chunk here. And then, so we're going to have to redo this basically from scratch. We're going to have water coming in. Something like there. Now I'm going to do, let's see. Actually, for my last one, here. And then we're going to have one more right there. We'll try that. Okay. And then we'll need water. I think this should be okay. We're going to get rid of this. But first, let's wire that up. Let's wire it up. To there. So, first off, this guy doesn't need an output, actually. It just needs water. And what we'll do here is no. What am I looking for here? Pathing. Yeah. No. Utilities. There it is. We'll just do that. Oh, no. We can't do that. No, we can't do that. Sorry. I have to have a dedicated... Oh, crud. Yeah, I have to have a dedicated guy for that. Bummer. Otherwise, it'll just constantly flood over. Okay. Well, we got to shut all this down. Shut all that down. Shut this down. We're going to move all this. This stuff, let's just get it out of the way for a moment. I will use all this stuff. in a momentito. And it's pre-programmed, so we don't want to. Oops. Nope. We'll probably do something like that too. Get rid of that. Okay. So, first off, we need 2 of these guys. One of them doesn't need to have a tank. That is correct. One does not need to have a tank. Oh boy. Be careful. I'm going to tie into that. All right. This is going to be interesting. How am I going to do that? I can't split it. I could time it. Nope. And then maybe somewhere around here, we'll just have a cutoff. Oh, right. I didn't copy that. Where's the thing I'm looking for here? Having a moment. Having a moment here. That. No, logic blocks, dummy. Oof. Oof. Had a little a fail in the brain. Okay, so I want you to be here for oxygen. And then we're going to have you here. And this guy doesn't need to be any more than 50. That one, all that one does is keep us. What's going on here? Oh, there's a thing there. Okay, that one just keeps us in oxygen. Turns those things on. That is it. So, and that one, we want that to go in every 6 seconds. Oh, no, 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 no. 6 seconds. And power it. Come on. Get you out there. And then over here, we're just going to take $50 of those and just put them in there. Good. That should shut that down. Maybe it automatically went down to 49 or something like that. Yeah, probably that's what happened. Okay, so now we need the whole 9 yards for this setup. That's this. We're going to get a little bit bigger tank than we had last time. We don't really need it to be that big, though. Actually, not the more I think about it. Like so. And then we're going to have output. I could have just taken it from in here, I suppose. I could have taken it from in here. That's kind of what I was going to do too, actually. You know what? That is the way to go. Switch this. Yeah, this is dumb. What am I doing here? I'm not firing on all cylinders now. Delete that. Delete that. We don't need any of this. Ah! Okay. And instead, we will grab these things. Do I want to replace this? Yes, I do. I do want to. Settle down. Just like that. And we're going to switch this so that it comes out of there. Ah, but I can't do it like that. No, 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 no. I can't do that. I have to have room enough for my blocks. So we'll go here, flip it. Good. That's what I need. We're getting there. Sorry, this is taking a bit of time here. And you. And you. And you. Okay, so we're going to detect those in there. Once we've got 50 in there, We can shut off that. That should take no time. Okay. Now we're getting there. Now we are getting there. Okay. But we don't have power there, right? No, we do not have power there. We do need power. Just that's so annoying. We actually don't need power there. We're gonna power it though. We'll power it. Why not? Just in case. Just in case there's something I want to do there in the future. We'll give it some power. That's all shut off. All these are nicely running. And then this. Need to power that guy up. Okay. So this is where we need all these things. Those are going to come out, and then we're going to bring them out here. In fact, maybe what we'll do is we'll go down right away. Maybe one more. We need a couple of stoppers here. We're going to need a timer. And the timer, I believe, was 1.7. And then we need a stopper here. This guy. Right. Okay, so this one, we're going to stop sending it down if we run out. Yes. If we have less than 1,000, we have more than 1,000. Why is that not working? That should be correct. Maybe it's that way? That doesn't seem right, but okay, well, should be good. And then this. this one, we want to stop sending, we want to stop generating it. We want to stop generating this stuff, basically. If we've got, let's say 2,000. We do not have 2,000 in there. Why is that shut off? Oh, because it's the opposite one, right? Gotcha. Oh, and a timer. We didn't set a timer in here. Huh? Oh, ice. Duh. Okay. So first off, we're going to put that there. Put you there. This is going to be ice, not oxygen, ice. And then you are going to be linked to that one, not that one. And then here, we want a timer going that way every 6 seconds. Boy, oh boy. For ice. There we go. Okay, that's much better. Is this going to produce enough? That's, I guess, the next question is, are we going to get enough water to supply these three guys? That would be disappointing if we didn't have enough, because that would require another rework here. I don't think it will. We get 10 every 6 seconds, and these guys use 4 every 10 seconds. So they're going to use 12 every 10 seconds. Well, 12 every 10 seconds. No, we should be good. That should be fine. We should be all right. We've got that running. Everything is in good shape. And we are well past the end of this particular episode. We've got lots of these guys going now. And they're all funneling to our... Perfect. Well, that went okay. That went okay. Hopefully now we can start to accumulate a little bit more tech, and so we can get moving a bit more. That biology is very slow, but there's not a lot of... we need to get... Okay, here's the problem. We do need to get cultivation, which is going to take 400 of this. We have to, because we need to get expert docking prior to doing gas extraction. Gas extraction will be easy. In fact, we can get that right now if we want. I'll wait until the next episode. That's my goal, basically, is to gas extraction, and then we'll find another planet that's got some gas on it. I don't think we have any currently in our neck of the woods. Gas crater. Yeah, we got 8 gas craters on that one. I don't know if that's a lot or not. That's about all we've got. So we've got something there that we could go after up here, just to kind of get it rolling. But we're going to leave it here for now. Thanks for watching. If you're considering watching another, click the I like this button, leave a comment, and what the heck, if you haven't done so already, why not subscribe? And if you have, well, thank you. I very, very much appreciate it. Please share and enjoy, and hopefully I will see you next time in Astro Colony right here. So long.